everybody. KC0 VII Tom here, and we all know Mike Munchauer. He's our music director. Mike does the music for us. We're down here at the Surf Ballroom. Last week it was the Winter Dance Party.
64 years later.
64 years after the big event of the crash that took Buddy Holly, Ritchie Valens, and Big Bopper and Mr. Peterson. We're down here going to look around on the outside of the building. We can't get inside. Over here I got the memorial for the three musicians and the pilot. As you can tell, we are bundled up real good. It's probably 20 degrees out here. It's really windy, so wind chills are in the, they're below zero. So you southern people, yeah, that's below zero. We are going to go out to the crash site and take a look around there. I'm not sure how much we'll be able to do out there with the wind. May end up doing a voiceover, and we're going to go to another place after that. And then we're going to get some lunch. I owe Mike big time for taking us out here. When you come out here, again, be respectful that you're on private property when you're out at the crash site. Make sure you don't litter, pick up after yourself, and dress accordingly, and be careful. We don't want anybody getting hurt out there. Let's take a look around. There was. We'll go over here at the main doors.
Pictures of the Holly Richardson family when they first was here. Priceless.
Main door is going in the little ticket booth area. I can remember back when I was with the Country Moose, we did a appreciation for listeners down here. It looks really different in the daytime, you know. Over here, Surf Ballroom, National Register of Historic Places. This is a really special spot here. If you get a chance, come on down and take a look. You want to go north out of Clear Lake on Grouse Avenue, you're going to be turning east on 310th Street and do a hard left turn to get on Gull to the crash site. The Don McLean parking area is a farm field, so be careful. It could be soft at certain times of the year. Okay, we made it out here. If you come out here, make sure you dress for the elements. Mike's over here bundled up. I'm over here. I got my insulated coveralls on, good boots. I'm about ready to put my gloves on. We're just at the entrance to the site. Here's Buddy Holly's glasses, and the road sign there is 315th Street. And we'll start heading down to the crash site. You said how far we gotta walk?
About a half mile. It's going to be just here below the hill there.
Yeah, we're gonna walk down there and get over that rise, and we'll be at the site. Again, if you come out here, make sure you're dressed accordingly. We don't want anybody else getting hurt out here. The Buddy Holly glasses that mark the start of the trail is here at 315th Street and Gull Avenue. Now, Mike and I are, we'll say, middle-aged guys, somewhat in shape. We set a fast pace, but it still took us 7 minutes to get to the crash site. The aircraft we're talking about is a 1947 Beechcraft 35 Bonanza, tail registration of November 3794 November. The Beechcraft Bonanza is a high-performance private aircraft built on cutting-edge technology. Talking to some of the former owners and pilots of these aircraft, they'll tell you that some of that technology should have been left out. The artificial horizon that came with the aircraft was somewhat different than what was normally used at that time frame, and a lot of owners replaced it with the standard artificial horizon. The autopilot was not like the autopilots we have today. You still had to be ready to take over the control of the aircraft in case the autopilot started doing something. The fuel system, you had a tank in each wing, and some of them actually had a tank in the tail section. You could select which of the three tanks to supply fuel to the engine. The engine was fed with a high-velocity fuel pump that pumped more fuel than the plane could burn, so unused fuel was returned to the left tank only. If you weren't careful, you could actually overfill that left tank and start dumping fuel overboard. A night flight in the early 1950s would have been interesting. There was no GPS, no Lorien C. Airports were starting to roll out the VOR systems, but you had to be airborne to attach those signals to guide you to those airports. The plane might have had an AM radio direction finder, but at night, at 2 in the morning, a lot of those AM stations were either running at reduced power or signed off completely. You still had a few 50,000 clear channel stations to help guide you along the way. Light pollution in the 1950s is very minimal compared to today. A lot of the farms did not have yard lights. A lot of your major road intersections were not illuminated like they are today. I've included some links down in the description. One is from the Civilian Aeronautics Board of the accident write-up. Another one is This Day in Aviation History, a short article about the crash site. And also Aviation Safety Network. All have their ideas of what could have happened. Read through them, come up with your own idea of what really happened. The only thing we do know is 3 young musicians, a young pilot who wanted to get commercial airline, lost her life that night. probably won't be able to hear me due to the wind. We'll spin around here anyway. Here are the markers. Buddy Holly, Ritchie Valens, Big Bopper 2359. Little memorial that was set up. Oop. As you can see, some people brought from last weekend more items out here. Roger Peterson, the pilot of the aircraft, and it is cold. Put it out here. The wind chill is, it's only like 25 degrees out here, but the wind, we got some pretty good gusty wind out here. I gotta say the wind chill's down there, right, Mike? Mike's a little camera shy, so. Which way did the plane come in?
It would have come in from that direction as we're looking to the southeast. It contacted approximately 200 yards out the right wingtip. First contact to the ground, like he was trying to do a hard right banking turn. Contacted the ground, hit, tumbled and bounced and skidded a debris field almost 200 yards. The main wreckage landed up against this fence in a big ball. The pilot was still entangled in the wreckage. Bopper was thrown about 40 feet into the next field here. Here where Ritchie and Buddy were found.
Okay, we're gonna go. There was somewhere other place in town you wanted to hit?
I want to see. There's a marker at the ballroom, and I also want to take you to the 3 Stars Plaza, which is about a block
Plaza, yeah.
away from the ballroom.
Yeah. One new tradition that Mike was explaining to me is you stand in front of the Buddy Holly horn ring glasses, give your camera to a friend, they'll go around to the back side where Mike's at. He'll giving me some instructions where to move, where to go left, right. See, he's going to take my pictures through one of the lenses. Kind of an interesting little deal. Little memento of the day. Here's the picture Mike took of me. Not bad. We'll wander around to the back side, just give you a view of what Mike is seeing. So if you're here going to take pictures of your friends, you'll have an idea what you'll be looking at. As you can see, how the world looked through Buddy Holly's glasses. Oh, somebody made a little snowman and put a pair of horn ring glasses on him. Okay, we're about a couple blocks down from the surf, block and a half. This is 3 Star Plaza. If you get a chance, I'm going to be careful to spin the camera around so I don't hit the buttons again. Come down here at night. What we got here is a pillar with a bar on the side that's blue. At night it lights up. And we'll look up here on top. There you go. As you can see, we got Buddy Holly's name engraved in the metal, J.P. Richer and the Big Bopper, Ritchie Value. It's cold, I'm sorry. At night, there's a light on top that shines down and the names appear on the ground. Mike was telling me it looks pretty cool at night. The wind's getting worse. One thing we've both discovered over here, here's a little explanation of the 3 Star Plaza. If you push the button, okay, nothing that time. There we go. Something to do in Clear Lake. Yeah, we're in Clear Lake, right? Okay.
Yes.
Something to do in Clear Lake. We're in the back parking lot. Get up here. Not much to see back here. We're going to get something to eat. 7-3. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to tell your friends, neighbors, other hams. Subscribe, hit that bell to get notification when new videos come out. Add comments below. 7-3, everybody. Yeah, I know.